Hey, what's up, y'all? Driven by Hustle, tapping back in with y'all today. How y'all doing? How y'all living? I hope all is well with you guys. All is well over here. Hey, first of all, I just want to give a shout out to a follower. His name is Eddie. Eddie tapped in with me today, DM'd me today, and he asked me a question. First of all, like I said, I want to say thank you, Eddie, for interacting with me and not being afraid to hold back any questions because I love questions because I can learn from questions and I can also give out wisdom and give out knowledge that I have to the question if I do have it, right? So Eddie said, hey, he's trying to get into field hauling, something of that nature, and he said something about they're offering him a 70-30 deal. Does that sound good? And another thing he said is how much could he, how much could he be making? What's the average that he could be making, right? So, like I said, Eddie, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for asking questions, and thank you for, like I said, asking these questions because you never know, and I never know who else is thinking or having the same questions that you have. And guess what? I can give you guys some insight to that, right? So, first and foremost, he's thinking about hauling field. I think that's a good industry to get in, right? Like I said, but understand the industry you want to get in. Make sure you want to do it. You know what I mean? Ask yourself, is it short term? Midterm, long term goals, long term thinking, things of that nature. Second of all, do your homework. One of the things that I say all the time, do your homework. Do not just jump into the business thinking everything is sweet, right? Be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all of these things, spiritually. Be connected, be aligned, right? To these things that you want to do, to your goals, to your dreams, to your aspirations, all of them. Be connected, be aligned, be intentional, very intentional with things like these, right? So yes, the industry is dope. The industry is good. That especially depending on where you at. 70-30 deal was great, right? Because it sounds like you want to go under someone's authority, just like me. I'm under someone's authority, and that's just like being on a bicycle with the training wheels still on, right? They haven't fully got off, and no one's helping you down the road. It's not a tricycle. This is a bicycle. Tricycle is still like a company driver, still learning the basics, still learning the blueprints. No, we on a bicycle with the training wheels on, doing the things by ourselves, balancing, learning all this. That's owner operator under someone's authority. With the 70-30 deal explained real quick, 70 means you get 70% of how much the load pay. So if the loads pay $500, you get 70% of that $500 and they get 30%. That 30% more than likely is going to go towards the trailer and the their company, right? Dispatching fees, trailer fees, using their authority fees. That's what their 30% is going to go towards too. So they say it might go towards more, right? You won't know that until you ask your questions. Be intentional. Get a pen and notebook. Write down your questions. Go in there. Go talk to the manager. Ask them questions. Ask them all the questions that you have on your piece of paper. Right. Get all the questions you have on your piece of paper answered. 90%, 95% of them answered. So you can go in there and go in this game confident, ready to go, ready to attack. You heard me? Yeah, like that. Right. Then he talks about how much is the average pay. Well, that is a very wide spectrum because it depends on a lot. Depends on where you at. If the industry is big where you at, if the company is getting loads a lot where you at, right? So depend on where you at, location and market wise. That depends on how much you can make. On average, what you should be making grossly, to me, differs. Daytime you should be averaging between 3,000 and 5,000, $6,000 a week average, right? And like I said, really you want to get into this game with some experience because we haven't even went down a rabbit hole of if you cross dump, if you mess up, if you do this, if you do that, escrow. We haven't even went down all of that shit. This is some real shit, right? This is real homework. This is real shit. This is real intentional shit, right? But yeah, that's average. Night shift you should be doing around the same thing. 3,500, $6,000 total. We're not talking about fuel. We're not talking about insurance. We're not talking about nothing. We're talking about what you have made completely whole at the end of the week. We're not talking about nothing deducted, right? And these are rough estimates. I don't know where you are at and what industry, I mean, and what location, what market you are in, what company you work for. I don't know. All of that differs. That's why homework is very, very real, very, very intentional, guys. Can't stress that enough. Then make sure you have a great budget and scheme, strategy. Make sure you have some money put up. Make sure you have money for rainy days. You just never know, right? But yeah, Eddie, thank you again. Keep asking me questions. Like I said, I'm gonna answer your question on this video, and after the video, if you have any other questions, tap back in with me, and I'm gonna answer them personally. And that goes for you, and that goes for anyone else that has any other questions. I'm showing love. I'm giving this game out. You know, just giving it out, right? Because if you show love, then love is gonna come back. It's connection. It's energy, right? I'm gonna get good energy coming back to me because I'm giving good energy. I'm pushing good energy. I'm pushing positive. Positive energy always creates elevation. I want elevation for everyone that's watching this channel, everyone that's driven by hustle member. And that's right, member. This is a community. Become a member. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. Let's love together. Let's get wealthy together. That's what I'm pushing, right? So thank you again, Eddie. I will be dropping your name in the comment section, or I will be adding it some way, somehow. Everyone who's watching this video, who got all the way to the 7-minute mark, 6-minute mark, go show Eddie some love. Yeah, he one of those members, those up and coming members that want to get rich, that want to get wealthy, that want to succeed. That's not comfortable where he's at. Even if it is a good spot, he's still not comfortable. He still want to grind. He still want to get to that top. He still want to eat, right? Because it's a lot of food out here. It's an abundance of food out here, y'all. So tap in, ask me more questions, man. I'm giving away blueprints every single day. I'm teaching every single day. I'm learning every single day, and I'm teaching. I'm giving away the things that I'm learning to you guys. Yeah. So, man, tap in, y'all. Thank y'all for staying and watching this video.